What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Zan. Thank you for tuning in for another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this bomb crochet wig. Let's go. Alright, so materials. Of course, you're going to need magic braided cap. Okay, I love this braided wig cap for all my crochet styles. I have done this video previously before. So I'm just going to show you again, but with different hair and a different style. I'm going to be using this hair by Lulu Tress, I believe is the name. I have 3 colors because I want to mix in 3 different shades of brown for fall. I have 2 packs of number 2, 2 packs of number 4, and a pack of 27. Of course, you're going to need you a mannequin head. You can get a cheap one for a couple bucks, a styrofoam one from the hair store, and that'll work. So let's just get into it. So starting off, you're just gonna go through the braid and crochet the hair on like so. I started off doing single strands, and then later on I'm going to start to split the strands because I want to ensure that I have enough hair. So I recommend that you split the strands in the beginning. I think I'm going to slow it down at this point and show you guys how I loop the hair through, like so, and back through and pull to tighten. As simple as that. And so I'm just going to do that all over. I'm going to make sure I have adequate enough space in that way I can ensure that it's full and it's blocking like the spaces on the cap, but not too close where it's just too much hair, because this hair gets really big, and trust me, you do not want to put the strands very close together. Now you see how I'm splitting this 27 hair? That is how I am going to start splitting all the rest of the hair throughout the cap. Eventually, I think I start like halfway through, but yeah. Either way, it came out good, so I just recommend split the strands in the beginning. And I'm just gonna sporadically put the 27 in there, just in places where I feel like I want to highlight, and then I'm just gonna go back and forth between the number 2 and the number 4. Alright, now that I am further up the head, you can see how I am spacing out each strand. They are not directly beside each other, okay? But you see that it's still full enough where it's hiding the spaces. And it will be that way all the way up until the top. And now you will see I am starting to split the strands. And I'm just going to continue to crochet throughout the cap. Now, what I'm going to do is leave out 2 braids in the center of the cap. Now, I've marked the 2 braids. I just picked the 2 braids that were beside the comb that comes inside of the cap. You can make your middle part anywhere, you know. I just chose that space, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. And as you can see, it's already nice and full. So this is the reason why we're spacing, because we don't want it to be too full. And here is the comb that I was talking about. And so I'm just going to use the 2 braids beside that comb to just signify the middle for me. And that's just the way I like to do it. That way I know where I'm at as I'm crocheting and I don't get lost, because you want to leave those 2 braids out. And this is why. This is going to be your parting space. You want to connect these two braids. I put the needle through both of the braids. Then I put a strand of hair through, and then I latch it on. This is going to signify the end of the part because we are going to cut the cap in the middle at the end. And that piece is going to make sure that we are holding the wig in place at the end of the part, if that makes sense. It'll make more sense when I cut the cap, but trust me, this part is necessary. Don't skip it. Now on to the invisible part of the wig. I'm gonna let you watch me put it on and then I'll explain. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am crocheting the hair on different than I have been doing throughout the wig cap because we want to cover up the knots on the crochet at the part so you will not be able to see them as you wear the wig. Now I am putting the needle through the braid towards the side, pulling it through. I am taking one strand back through, back through, back through like so, and this is going to create the knot, but create the knot on one side, and the other strand of hair is just going to fold over and cover up the knot. See? And so it'll just be seamless where the part is, because remember, we're going to cut down the center there of the part. So I'm just going to continue to do that all across until the end of this braid, and then I'm going to go to the other side and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to make sure that you're always going to be putting the crochet needle through the braid towards the part. So when I go to the other side, I will be putting the crochet needle through the braid towards the part, but on the opposite side, if that makes sense. All right, here I am, complete one side, and you see how you cannot see the braid, you cannot see the knots. This is the point of the invisible part type crochet method in the wig, because when you're wearing it, it's gonna look like it's just growing out of your scalp. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks so natural, and yeah, you'll see in the end. It's worth it. It's worth it, sis. Alright, and so the wig is complete, and so I am going to cut down the center like I promised you, and that is going to open up for our part. Okay, so when we now are going to attach the combs in the inside, okay, you see the one comb in there, I cut that comb out and I add these combs in that I bought from the hair store by Annie, and it's a 3-pack, so I just used the one comb at the beginning. Like I said, I cut it out and I sewed it on for my 4th comb in the wig. And so you're going to just put 2 on each side, and this is just going to ensure that the wig stays and latches onto your braids, and it doesn't move, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sew these 4 clips on, and then I'm going to braid my hair down and put the wig on and show you guys how it looks. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna quit talking and just gonna let you watch. Alrighty, so I got my 6 braids in. I went ahead and make sure I smooth down my baby hairs because, you know, when you put this wig on, your baby hairs is still going to be out in a way. So as you can see, the hair is really big. Okay, so you're going to have to cut it down to your liking. Do not be scared of this process, okay? You cannot go wrong. And here is the method. You just pull some strands out, you gauge about how long you want it, and you just slide up and down with the scissors like I'm doing. And you just go in and you attack it, girl. Do not let that overwhelm you. I made sure that I put like a little layers in it. I made sure that I framed it around my face, meaning I cut shorter pieces around my face and, you know, just stair stepped it, like made it longer to frame my face. Okay, so yeah, you know, put a little water on there. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I would use mousse. Okay, I'm being a little ghetto right now, but I don't have any mousse at the house. Okay, all my hair products are at the shop where I work. So, bam, I'm just gonna use water. It's not like it's human hair, anyways. You know, so I just put a little water on there to tame the curls until I can get to some mousse the next day. But yeah, so once I know that I got it to my desired length, I just went ahead and started to attack the other side. And here you can see me framing my face, and I just pull the hair out and I just wave the scissors up and down and just cut. It's not hard, you can't go wrong, you just eye it. I mean, there is no science to it. Y'all see how I'm adding layers in there? I'm just pulling hair out everywhere and I'm just literally scissoring down, scissoring down. And there you got it. I think I really like this length, so I'm just like, yeah, this is it. I like the length, I like the size of the hair, it's super cute. Put some more water on there. Again, no mousse. So yeah. So let me just show you guys the inside. This is where I put the clips. 4 clips in total. And so this braiding part makes great for, you can do a middle part if you like so. You just clip it on. And that's it. Boom, you got a middle part with the curly hair. And I really like the way it looks, but I like the side better. And I'm gonna switch to the side in a minute, but it's like super cute, it's super easy. You can take it off at night. I mean, I love it, I swear by it. And as I'm recording this video, I've been wearing it for a couple days now, and I get compliments everywhere I go. So bam, watch me as I change it from a middle part to a side part. Boom. Boom. Check me out, sis. How cute is this? I also have another video up just like this on my page if you want to go check it out, but with a different curl pattern. So yeah, check that out if you like that as well. Like, comment, subscribe, stay. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Peace.